It's week 2 of our Winter Olympics preview series now as we hit the ice with the men's curling world champions.
When the 21st edition of the Winter Olympic Games gets underway on the 12th of February, host nation and reigning Olympic champions Canada will start as strong favourites for gold in the men's curling competition. But Great Britain will enter the fray boasting the world champions, Scotland's national team.
It's the world curling capital, it's Canada. That's where all the best curlers are. There's something like over 1 million curlers in Canada. We're from a nation of 30,000 curlers. So it's a massive task for us to take them on their home patch. It's something we're looking forward to. I think the facilities and organisation will be phenomenal.
Stepping into the lion's den, so to speak, you know, it's a huge sport over there. It's on TV most weeks, and you know, the recent World Championship we played in, the final had 6,000 people in the stadium. You know, for us, it's tend to bring the best out of our team. We've always, done well when we've had a crowd baying on us. So it's looking forward to it.
Recent history has shown that they can more than cope with the pressure that the Vancouver Games are expected to bring. April 2009 saw the Scots defeat the Canadians on their home ice in the final of the World Championships, and the team expect to take this form into the Olympics.
I suppose there is an element of expectation. Obviously we're world champions going in there, and also the teams you play against always get themselves up that little bit more for playing you, I think. But yeah, I think we've been there before and we've handled it, so we just need to deal with it.
Scotland are led by one of curling's star performers, David Murdoch, who's brought home 2 world titles and 3 European golds in the last 6 years.
Well, I'm the skip of the team, so I'm in charge of dictating the tactics and ordering whether the stone should be swept, and I play the last 2 stones from every end. So a lot of pressure when it comes to my shots. They can make or break the end or make or break a game really, but that's something I enjoy, and I've got such a great team beneath me that make my shots easier at times.
Curling involves 2 teams of 4 sliding stones towards the target, also known as the house. 2 sweepers help control the speed and direction of the stone. Straightforward? Not necessarily.
Curling's similar to golf. You're watching the ice, because not every ice rink's the same, not all the stones are identical, so some ice will swing more than others. So you've got to be able to read the ice, know how much ice to take for the shot and the weight you're going to be playing.
The last 5 or 6 years the game's completely changed, and the sort of tactical side of things has become so more advanced, where you're maybe looking sort of 4 or 5 shots ahead and setting ends up. It now becomes critical to the lead, puts the stones in the right positions and all the way through the team. Whereas in the past you could get away with maybe one guy missing a shot here and there. Now that can't happen. You've got to tactically build up and make the shots as well.
Under head coach David Hayes, Scotland's team have become world beaters. It's no surprise that this has followed a new training regime to make his curlers fitter and analytic playback facilities to make them wiser.
Probably the biggest change in this programme from previous Olympic programmes has been the amount of physical training we've done. We've been in the gym 3 times a week for the last 2.5 years, using a sports psychologist on a full-time basis. We use a performance analysis who videotapes all our games. They tag every shot we play, we analyse them time and time again afterwards, and it gives us a good profile of how the boys are playing and how they're performing. We're looking for 1% difference for a team over a championship can be difference in gold and silver. So every small detail counts.
Scotland's hearts were broken at the 2006 Olympics as they finished outside the medals in 4th place. This time around the team will be fighting for a place on the podium.
I think you've really just got to take it game by game. It's going to be a tough week. Everyone's going to be at the peak of their abilities really, and you just have to try and get in a winning run and get yourself into the semi-final, and then from there, you're 2 games away from a gold medal.